Close your eyes for a moment and breathe. Inhale deeply and feel the air fill your lungs. Hold it for just a second. And now exhale. Release the tension. Release the worry. Release the thought that says you are not enough. Because right here, right now, something ancient and powerful is awakening within you. Imagine for a moment that you are standing at the edge of a vast horizon at dawn. The sky is dark, but slowly, a thin golden line appears, stretching across the world. The light breaks the silence. The warmth begins to rise. And suddenly, the night that felt so heavy, so endless, so suffocating, disappears. This is how wealth enters your life. Quietly at first, gently, like the morning sun, and then all at once, it floods everything with possibility. For too long, perhaps you have felt like you are living in the night, uncertain, fearful, weighed down by bills, doubts, or the fear that you will never escape the cycle of just enough. You've worked hard, but the harvest feels delayed. You've dreamed, but the dream sometimes feels out of reach. And yet, listen carefully. There is a truth deeper than fear, stronger than lack, and older than time itself. Abundance is your birthright. You are not meant to live in scarcity. You are not meant to spend your days in worry, counting coins, second-guessing your worth. You were not placed here to struggle endlessly. No, my friend, you were placed here to create, to expand, to thrive, to overflow. Wealth, in its truest sense, was woven into your spirit long before you took your first breath. But the world has a way of dimming that truth. From the moment you were young, you may have been told stories. Money doesn't grow on trees. We can't afford that. People like us don't get rich. And little by little, those words took root. They became the silent script in your mind, replaying in the background. It's hard. It's impossible. It's not for me. And so, even when opportunity knocked, you hesitate. Even when abundance was reaching for you, you turned away, not out of lack of desire, but out of a hidden belief that you didn't deserve it. But listen, those old beliefs, they are not truth. They are shadows, and shadows disappear in the presence of light. Right now, you are stepping into that light. Because here's the secret, money is not outside of you. Wealth is not something you must chase endlessly. It is not locked away in some distant vault. It is a vibration. It is an energy, and energy responds to belief, to expectation, to assumption. The universe is like fertile soil, waiting to grow whatever seed you plant. If you plant fear, you harvest lack. If you plant doubt, you harvest delay. But if you plant words of power, words of truth, words of faith, you will harvest abundance, pressed down, shaken together, and overflow. And that is why we are here. Today, we will speak words that are not just sounds, not just vibrations in the air, but living seeds of prosperity. We will affirm truths so ancient, so unshakable, that they begin to rewire the very fabric of your reality. These affirmations are not wishful thinking. They are divine commands. They are sacred declarations. They are the language of abundance itself. But before we begin, I want you to truly feel something. The pain you've carried around money does not define you. The stress, the fear, the nights you've spent staring at the ceiling wondering how you'll make it, all of that is not your identity. It is only the shadow, and the shadow only proves one thing: there is light behind it. What if starting today, you could flip the story? What if instead of being the one who always struggles, you became the one who attracts? What if instead of scarcity being your default, overflow became your natural state? This is not a fantasy. It is not reserved for the few. It is a divine law. You are what you assume. And the moment you choose a new assumption, that money flows to you, that opportunities seek you, that wealth surrounds you, your reality begins to shift. So I ask you, are you ready to lay down the old story? Are you ready to stop repeating the script of lack and start speaking the language of abundance? Are you ready to claim, right here and now, that money flows to you, easily, effortlessly, constantly? If your answer is yes, then breathe deeply with me again. Inhale possibility, exhale limitation. Inhale faith, exhale fear. Inhale wealth, exhale lack. Now with the full weight of your soul, let us step into the truth that has always belonged to you. Take a deep breath. This is your time. Today, abundance flows to you naturally. Let's affirm wealth, success, and prosperity together. Repeat after me, slowly, with conviction. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am successful. Money flows to me now, easily and effortlessly. I am open to receive limitless prosperity. Every day, in every way, I grow richer. I attract opportunities that create wealth. I am aligned with financial freedom. Pause, feel it. Let it sink deep into your bones. Let it anchor itself in the soil of your being. These are not just words, they are seeds, and every time you speak them, they grow, they expand, they multiply. Today is the beginning of a new story. Close your eyes and enter the stillness of this moment. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of night, just before the first light touches the sky. The air is cool and crisp, carrying with it a sense of quiet expectation. There is no rush, no noise, no demand, only a silent promise that something beautiful is about to unfold. And then, as if on cue, the horizon begins to glow. Slowly, softly, the darkness gives way to light. The sun does not beg to rise. It does not force its way upward. It appears because it shines because shining is its nature. So it is with abundance. Wealth, prosperity, success, they are not goals you chase endlessly, nor prizes that only a chosen few can claim. They are dawns waiting to rise within you. They are your natural inheritance, your divine birthright. They come not by force, not by struggle, but by alignment. Just as the sun cannot help but rise, so too can you not help but prosper when you are aligned with truth. Yet I know the weight you have carried. I know the mornings you have woken with heaviness in your chest, worrying if the resources will come, if the opportunities will arrive, if you will ever breathe freely again. You have seen bills stacked high, watched accounts sink low, felt your heart sink deeper. You have whispered prayers in the quiet, asking, when will it be my turn? You have compared yourself to others, watched them advance while you felt as though you stood still, chained to the same patterns. And somewhere in that struggle, fear whispered in your ear. Fear told you that abundance is reserved for others, that wealth is a game rigged against you, that success will forever stay just out of reach. Fear dressed itself as logic, telling you to be realistic. Fear disguised itself as humility, convincing you to settle for less than you are worthy of. And slowly, quietly, those whispers became walls in your mind. Walls that kept you locked in the small space of survival, unable to see the vastness of what is truly available to you. But listen now, those walls are illusions. They are shadows, not substance. And shadows vanish in the presence of light. Just as dawn scatters the night, so does truth scatter fear. And here is truth. The universe is not poor. The universe is not stingy. The same power that set the stars in place, that filled the seas with countless drops of water, that caused the earth to blossom with endless harvests, that same power flows through you. Look around and see how lavishly the universe gives. The stars do not ration their light. The trees do not calculate how many leaves to grow. The ocean does not measure out its waves in stingy handfuls. Creation is abundance in motion, and you, my friend, are not separate from this creation. You are woven into its very fabric. To believe you were meant to lack is to believe the sun was meant to dim, the tree meant to wither, the ocean meant to run dry. No, lack is not your destiny. Scarcity is not your truth. You were created for overflow. But why then does it feel so far away? Why do so many live in fear, scraping by, wondering how they will make it through the month? It is because of the chains of lack, chains forged not by life itself, but by thought, belief, and word. From childhood, many are taught phrases that bind the mind. Money doesn't grow on trees. We can't afford it. People like us don't get ahead. These words sink deep, planting seeds of limitation in the fertile soil of the subconscious. And when those seeds take root, the harvest is always the same. Fear, doubt, struggle. But hear this, what has been planted can be uprooted. What has been built in the mind can be torn down. And what has been spoken in error can be replaced with words of truth. Florence Scovel Shinn once declared, "Your word is your With it, you have the power to destroy lack and to summon abundance. If words created the chains, words will also break them. So let us speak words of power now. Pause, breathe deeply, and repeat after me. I release every chain of lack. I let go of every belief in limitation. I forgive myself for accepting less than I deserve. I open my heart and mind to the truth of abundance. As you speak these words, imagine the chains falling away. Imagine heavy iron links clattering to the ground, one by one, until your spirit stands free, unbound and limitless. You are not defined by your past. You are not trapped by the circumstances you see before you. The truth is greater than appearances, and the truth is this: you are abundance itself. But freedom is not only release, it is also direction. When you break the chains, you must step into new path. That path begins with a shift in assumption. You must no longer assume lack is natural, no longer assume struggle is inevitable. You must assume wealth, assume prosperity, assume success, even before you see them with your eyes. For assumption is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. What you assume to be true in your heart, your life cannot help but reflect. And yes, the mind may resist at first. It will say, how can I call myself wealthy when my account is empty? But wealth begins not in the account but in the spirit. It begins with the words you speak, the thoughts you dwell upon, the identity you claim. For when you claim it within, you call it forth without. This is not denial of reality, it is mastery over it. Reality bends to belief, just as dawn bends to the sun. So let us claim it together. I am wealthy, I am abundant, I am prosperous. Money flows to me now, easily and effortlessly. I am open to receive limitless prosperity. Every day, in every way, I grow richer. I attract opportunities that create wealth. I am aligned with financial freedom. Each word is a seed, each seed a future harvest. And the soil of your spirit is fertile. Plant generously, speak boldly, and watch as the invisible becomes visible. You are not begging for wealth, you are commanding it, aligning with it, allowing. Just as the dawn cannot be stopped, neither can the flow of abundance into a heart that is open, expectant and faithful. Now breathe, smile gently, and know this: the chains are broken, the walls are gone, the dawn has come, and money flows to you now. There is a sacred law woven into the very fabric of the universe. A law so simple and yet so profound that most overlook it. It is the law of assumption. What you assume to be true becomes true for you. What you accept as real in your heart, the world will shape itself to deliver. This law is not new. It is as old as creation itself. Every sunrise assumes the light will return. Every seed assumes it will break the soil and reach the sky. Every bird assumes its wings will carry it through the air. And so it is with you. Life does not give you what you deserve. It gives you what you assume. If you assume lack, you live lack. If you assume struggle, you live struggle. If you assume wealth, abundance, and freedom, you begin to live in the flow of those realities. The power has never been outside of you. It has always been within. But many resist this truth because their eyes only trust what they see. They say, I cannot assume wealth because I do not see it. I cannot assume abundance because my account is empty. Yet this is the trap of appearance. The world you see now is only the echo of your old assumptions. It is a shadow of yesterday's thoughts. To change the shadow, you must first change the source. Close your eyes now. Feel what it would be like to live as though your wealth has already arrived. Feel the ease in your chest, the calm in your breath, the joy that rises when you know all is provided for. Imagine walking into a store and buying what you need without fear. Imagine opportunities arriving effortlessly. An unexpected check, a door opening, a phone call that changes everything. Hold that feeling. That is assumption in action. It is not waiting for proof, it is creating proof. And once you hold it firmly, life bends to meet it. People will call it coincidence, they will call it luck, but you will know it is. For assumption is the bridge from the invisible to the visible, from the dream to the lived reality. But here lies the challenge. Most people assume without awareness. They wake up each morning, rehearsing fear, I'll never get ahead. Things always go wrong for me. Money is hard to keep. These hidden assumptions create hidden chains, and the cycle repeats. Yet the moment you awaken, the moment you choose consciously to assume abundance instead of lack, everything shifts. So let us assume together now. Speak these words with faith. I assume wealth is my reality. I assume money flows to me freely. I assume doors of opportunity open before me. I assume every step I take is guided by success. I assume I am already living in financial freedom. Each word is a seed of assumption, and every assumption is a command to life. Hold them not as wishes but as truth. You are not asking, you are declaring. And as you declare, life obeys. This brings us to the next sacred practice. Speaking wealth into being. For if assumption is the inner posture, the word is the outer sword. Your words are not casual. They are not empty sounds tossed into the air. Words are power condensed into vibration. Words carve reality, just as surely as rivers carve valleys and winds shape the desert sands. Think back to every time you spoke defeat into your life. I can't afford it. I'll never get ahead. I'm not lucky. Each phrase, each careless word, carried weight, and the universe, impartial and obedient, answered, as you wish. If your word has created struggle, your word can also create freedom. Florence Scovel Shinn said, your word is your wand. With it you can strike down lack and call forth prosperity. With it you can build a fortress of abundance that no circumstance can penetrate. The key is not only what you speak, but how you speak it. Speak with faith, not doubt. Speak with power, not hesitation. Speak as though it is already so, and it shall be. Let us practice now. Allow each phrase to flow not only from your lips, but from the depths of your being. Speak slowly, with conviction, and let the words sink into your spirit. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am prosperous. Money flows to me now, easily and effortlessly. I am open to receive limitless prosperity. Every day, in every way, I grow richer. I attract opportunities that create wealth. I am aligned with financial freedom. Do not rush. Repeat them as often as you need. Each repetition engraves a new pattern in your mind, and the mind in turn shapes the outer world. Imagine each word as a seed of light, dropping into the soil of your spirit, destined to grow into visible riches. Imagine each affirmation as a decree, echoing through the unseen realms, summoning opportunities, wealth, and resources to your side. And as you continue this practice day after day, something powerful happens. Your energy shifts. People sense it. Opportunities recognize it. Circumstances rearrange to meet it. You stop chasing money, and money begins chasing you. You stop begging for opportunities, and opportunities begin begging for you. Because wealth is not outside you. It is an extension of the vibration you hold, and your words are the key that unlocks it. Even science confirms what ancient wisdom declared. Words spoken with belief shape the subconscious, and the subconscious shapes reality. The more you speak wealth, the more your subconscious accepts it, and the more your actions naturally align with it. Suddenly you take the right risks, you meet the right people, you see the opportunities others overlook. This is not magic, it is law. But remember this, consistency is the secret. Just as a seed needs watering, so too do affirmations need repetition. Not once, not twice, but daily, faithfully, until the harvest arrives. Many give up too soon, planting seeds of wealth one day, then uprooting them with words of doubt the next. Be steadfast, guard your tongue, guard your mind, guard your assumption, for every careless word can unravel what you are building. So guard your speech as you would guard treasure. Let no word of lack pass your lips. When tempted to say, I can't, replace it with, I can. When tempted to say, I'm broke, replace it with, I am abundant. When tempted to say, I never have enough, replace it with, I always have more than enough. Train your tongue, and you will transform your life. Now, take a deep breath. Imagine wealth flowing toward you like a gentle wind, carrying with it blessings seen and unseen. Imagine your life already transformed, debts dissolved, doors opened, joy restored. Hold that image, speak the words, and let faith do the rest. The chains are broken, the dawn has come, and with every assumption you hold and every word you speak, you are drawing heaven's abundance into earth's reality. Remember this truth, you are not chasing wealth, wealth is chasing you. There is a secret to abundance that few truly understand. It is not enough to think it. It is not enough to speak it. You must live as though it is already here. The way you carry yourself, the way you walk into a room, the way you choose to act in small unseen moments, all of it tells the universe what you are ready to receive. If you declare, "I am wealthy," but move through the world with fear, hesitation, and scarcity, the vibration is broken. The outer and the inner do not match. But when your actions mirror your words, when you walk as though the promise has already been fulfilled, the world cannot help but bend to meet your energy. Consider a tree in bloom. It does not wait to see the fruit before acting like a tree. It stretches its branches, it reaches for the sun, it roots deeply in the soil, all in perfect trust that fruit will come. In the same way, you must act in faith before the harvest. Spend as though abundance flows, not in recklessness, but in confidence. Spend as though opportunities are around you, not in desperation, but in assurance. Hold your head high, not with arrogance, but with the calm dignity of one who knows provision is certain. Living as though abundance is here does not mean extravagance. It means alignment. It means you no longer act from fear, you act from trust. You no longer cling, you release. You no longer beg, you receive. It is a posture, a way of being that whispers to life, "I am already provided for." And the universe answers. People will begin to treat you differently. Doors will begin to open. The energy you carry will invite wealth to find you. Because wealth always seeks a worthy vessel, and you, living as though abundance is here, become that vessel. But you must practice. When a bill arrives, do not curse, bless it, knowing that as quickly as money goes out, it returns multiplied. When an opportunity arises, do not shrink in doubt. Step forward, knowing you are prepared. When you are tempted to say, "I can't afford it," shift the phrase, "I choose to wait, but I know abundance is on its way." This subtle shift moves you from lack into alignment, from fear into faith. Now together let us step into the present reality of wealth. Repeat after me, not as one who hopes, but as one who knows. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am prosperous. Money flows to me now. Opportunities find me daily. Everything I touch prospers. Everywhere I go, abundance follows. Wealth is my natural state. Pause. Let those words sink in. Feel the shift in your body, the loosening of fear, the rising of calm certainty. You are no longer reaching, no longer grasping. You are resting in the truth. Wealth already surrounds you, already flows to you, already belongs to you. And in this moment, you realize something greater. Wealth is not only numbers in a bank, it is the fullness of life itself. Wealth is peace in your heart, love in your relationships, joy in your work, and freedom in your choices. Wealth is knowing you are guided, provided for, and protected at every step. When you live in this truth, money becomes one of many streams flowing toward you, not the only one. Carry this awareness into your day. Smile when you rise from your chair. Walk with confidence as you move through your tasks. Let gratitude pour from you for every small blessing, every simple provision. Gratitude multiplies what it touches. As you bless the little grows into much. As you bless the flow increases. Now breathe deeply. Imagine money flowing toward you, like golden light, wrapping around you, filling every corner of your life. Imagine opportunities arriving at your doorstep. Imagine doors opening effortlessly. Imagine the relief, the joy, the laughter of knowing abundance is certain. Feel it as if it is happening now, because it is. You are not chasing money. Money is chasing you. You are not begging for opportunities. Opportunities are begging for you. You are not lost in lack. You are living in overflow. So walk today as one already wealthy. Think today as one already free. Speak today as one already abundant. The law is simple. What you assume, you become. What you speak, you create. What you live, you attract. And as you carry this truth into tomorrow, into the next day, into every day that follows, the evidence will appear, the checks will come, the debts will dissolve, the opportunities will multiply. And one day soon, you will look back and realize the wealth you desired was always within you, waiting for you to believe, waiting for you to assume, waiting for you to speak, waiting for you to live. This is your moment. This is your truth. Money flows to you now. Abundance flows to you now. Prosperity flows to you now. It cannot be otherwise, for you have spoken it, assumed it, and lived it. Take one last deep breath. Let the truth settle in your spirit. And remember, your word is your wand. Use it wisely, use it faithfully, and watch as your life blossoms into the abundance you have always deserved. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the sky just before sunrise. The world is still, the air cool, the silence unbroken, and then slowly light begins to stretch across the horizon. It does not struggle, it does not fight. The dawn arrives simply because it must. There is a divine law at work, the law of assumption. It states that whatever you assume to be true, your world will mirror. If you assume poverty, you see poverty. If you assume wealth, you see wealth. But most people block this law. They assume only what they see in the present. The small paycheck, the empty account, the overdue bill. They forget that what they see today is only yesterday's belief taking form. To align with the law, you must believe first, before the evidence appears. You must live as though abundance is already here. And how do we do this? With words, with faith, with affirmations that reshape the subconscious mind. So listen now and repeat. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am successful. Money flows to me now, easily and effortlessly. I am open to receive limitless prosperity. Every day in every way I grow richer. I attract opportunities that create wealth. I am aligned with financial freedom. Pause, breathe, let these truths echo. Affirmations are not empty phrases. They are spiritual seeds, and like any seed, they require patience, repetition, and faith. But planted daily, they will grow until money itself bends to meet you. If these words are touching your spirit, let this channel be your daily companion. Subscribe, share these affirmations, and comment the one that speaks loudest to your heart. By doing so, you set a public declaration of your faith, and faith multiplied always returns multiplied. Carry this energy with you into the day ahead. When you walk into a room, imagine money already surrounding you. When you speak to others, let the vibration of abundance pour from your words. When you face challenges, remember, lack is only a shadow, and shadows vanish in the light of truth. Hear me now, wealth is not coming to you, it is already yours. Abundance is not waiting for permission, it is your natural state. And money, like the rising dawn, flows to you now. Take a deep breath, smile gently, and step into your day knowing this. Your word is your wand. Use it wisely, speak it daily, and watch as the universe, unshakable and eternal, answers back, yes, it is done. Take one final deep breath, and let gratitude wash over you. You have spoken wealth into existence today. You have planted seeds of abundance that will continue to grow, even as you go about your day. Remember, what you affirm in faith, you will see in form. Money is not a stranger to you. It is not distant. It is not hard. Money is your ally. Money is your friend. Money flows to you now and always. Carry this truth with you. Every step you take today, you are walking in prosperity. Every choice you make today, you are aligned with abundance. Every breath you breathe today, you are surrounded by success. Your word is your wand. You have spoken wealth, and so wealth is yours. You have spoken abundance, and so abundance is yours. You have spoken freedom, and so freedom is yours. As you step into your day, hold your head high. Walk with calm confidence, knowing that the universe is already conspiring in your favor. Opportunities are waiting, doors are opening, blessings are chasing you down. This is not the end, this is the beginning. And every time you return to these affirmations, your spirit grows stronger, your faith grows deeper, your abundance grows greater. So smile, trust, believe, because money flows to you now, easily, effortlessly, endlessly, and so it is.